Hi everyone. So I had a message yesterday that did not want to be delivered yesterday. So here I am. Now there's a massive purging going on in the world. Massive, massive. And it's not only in the systems of the ones that actually have the virus within us, but in all of our systems and like the collective system, if you will. And it's very important to stay centered, to stay in the eye of the storm, to be the eye of the storm, to be able to see everything from the bird's eye point of view. Rather than being concentrated in just one particular thing, we can take ourselves out and see the bigger picture in a way. Because what is happening is that Mother Earth is purging, and it's purging all the disasters that have happened, all the suffering that has happened in the human history, which is like felt deeply in our organisms. And the other thing is to truly breathe deeply. I was watching this interview yesterday, and it said that the most important thing is to remember to breathe, because as humans we have this tendency to breathe shallow, and the more oxygenated the system is, the less things can penetrate into it and harm it. So it's very, very important, not only at this particular moment in time, but through our history or this lifetime, to remember that and keep the oxygen within. Because the human body is so powerful, and it really adapts to everything, to its surroundings. But if we forget to breathe, and there's not enough oxygen for the being to stay healthy, right? So remember to breathe deeply, remember to breathe deeply. Now the other thing is that to allow things to pass through you, to allow things to move through you. What happens is that right now there's a lot of fear in the collective, not really as much as last week, but it's still there. There's a lot of people that are actually doing different things at home that perhaps they wouldn't do if things were differently, which is really good. It's really good because then it takes you out of your norm and you begin to create new, you begin to take new actions, you know. So rather than going into the same rhythm of every single day and being in a way like a zombie, right? Like you're doing this every single day, you begin to activate different things in your brain, so different connectors get activated. And you begin to change also the outside view of your life as well as the inside view. Now the main thing to let things pass through you is because when you go into fear mode, the fight or flight gets activated, and then there's no coherence in your system. So your system begins to function completely backwards in a sense. So it doesn't function at all. So it doesn't do what it needs to do. So if you let things pass through you as you're breathing deeply, and as you're trusting that something greater is happening and something for the best of us is happening, it will just pass through you. When there's the resistance, it does hurt, and it hurts a lot. And then you begin to be in the mind, and also sometimes in the victim mentality of like, why is this happening to me, or why is this happening to the world, you know? Now, let me just give you like a quick example so you can see how things can move through you without so much suffering and so much pain. I've been getting through very intense trances the past 2 nights, and I realized that when I would pinpoint something in my organism that was, in a sense, negative, right, like a negative energy, I would push it out of my system so strongly. Like imagine that I'd be like pushing a semi that has so many tons of whatever it is, and so be like pushing it with like my all, and of course it will take everything in me and will leave me pooped out, and I will start to like cry because it was hurting. And then, you know, like my boyfriend came in and he put his hand on my chest, and I began to like be calm a little bit. But then the energy was still there. And then what did I do? Rather than pushing it away like that, I spoke to it and I said, thank you, I appreciate you, and you've served your purpose, and now it's time to part ways. You know, I understand that without you, I wouldn't be who I am at this moment in time. But I'm taking my power back, and I'm living my life how I want to live, and it's time to go just like this. And honestly, the shift was ginormous. And rather than being crying and feeling so much pain as this was coming out of my organism, of course I felt it, and it wasn't very pretty either, but it wasn't so stressful, it wasn't so painful, it didn't take all my energy to take it out of me. So the same thing, you know, if we continue to just let it move through us and let it speak, it can just flow by us rather than being stuck, you know, so like moving with the flow of life. And another thing is, the very last message was that in order for us to continue to grow and to continue to go higher in our path of self-realization, the fear of death must be gone, because we're not just this physicalities, you know. Yes, we're having a human experience. This is our beautiful avatar through which we can experience life and be in this physical reality, but we don't die. Our true essence doesn't die, it goes somewhere else. So we still have the fear that we're gonna die and we're just going to disappear. It's blocking us from going into higher dimensions. So the message was to trust, you know, trust deeply, and this is the time to connect. This is the time to connect inwards. This is time to connect with the best version of yourself, to bring yourself from other dimensions, from other lifetimes, the future, if you will, to come here to assist you, for your angelic team to assist you, and at the same time to understand that you're not just this, you know. So you will go somewhere else, and you're choosing every single instance in this lifetime. You're not a victim, and then you have the power within you to truly access all your gifts. And the connectivity right now for all of us is crucial. It's crucial to connect with one another. It's crucial to support each other, even if we are in the completely opposite sides of the world. It's crucial to be with one another and to hold space for each other and for ourselves. I hope this helps, and if there's anything you need, please let me know, and subscribe to my channel as I'm bringing more beautiful messages for you and channelings. Many blessings.